So the Kansas City Chiefs are looking very, very good on multiple areas on the team, but there's still some things that we have to talk about involving training camp. Now we know that Kadarius Toney just had a very bad injury, but I think he'll be back by the season comes. But what I want to talk about is Rashee Rice. Now, I think Rashee Rice is gonna eat up that Juju Smith-Schuster role, and this video is mainly gonna be about Rashee Rice and Justin Ross. And I do think that Rashee Rice is gonna definitely eat up that Juju Smith-Schuster role if he just continues to work hard. Now, I may not be able to show them that much because I'm not trying to get copyrighted, but I do think he could definitely do very good with that Juju role. The way he jumps high, he goes up for the high point, he grabs the ball. He's very physical. He's even given our best cornerback, our best coverage cornerback on the team work, and Trent McDuffie. He's been giving him a lot of work. So if he could give McDuffie work, then he could give some other cornerbacks work as well. And I'm gonna be making a video on Chris Jones as well, because that's awesome. That's honestly a crazy situation. But Rashee Rice had a very great catch during 7-on-7s this morning. It was a very good ball right over Trent McDuffie. Cooked him, hit him with a very nice route. The coverage was still a little sticky, but yeah, man. Yeah. Basically, I just want to say, like, this duo could absolutely be insane. Justin Ross, Rashee Rice, like, they're just killing it in training camp, and this is what we love to see. And they're killing it at first team roles. So if you're still questioning if they're gonna even make the roster, I have no idea why you're still questioning that. Because, well, not Rashee Rice, but Justin Ross. For questioning if Justin Ross is gonna make the roster is honestly crazy, because I do think that they're definitely gonna make the roster. Now I know Fortson is usually injured a lot, so I want to see Justin Ross kind of take that Jody Fortson role and be a very big presence in the red zone, be a very, a targeted player. I want to see that a lot. I definitely want to see that because Justin Ross, he's tall, he's big, with a very long wingspan. He has a very long wingspan. So that's another thing. Tall, big, very long wingspan. His route running is solid. He looked like he's looking way more explosive. He's looking faster. I know it's 7-on-7 today. He caught a long TD pass wide open, so he must have got open. And anybody who's held out hope on Justin Ross and saying that he wasn't gonna be good, then you're really looking dumb. You're really looking dumb right now. And you gotta remember, Kadarius Toney being out for the whole training camp, that's also gonna help Justin Ross, and it's gonna definitely bring up his stock. And yeah, man, Justin Ross had a long, wide open touchdown from Gabbert. Rashee Rice had a diving touchdown. Mahomes threw 2 touchdowns to Gray and 1 touchdown to Prince. Prince is looking very good. That's another thing. The Deneric Prince is looking very good. So this UDFA duo between Justin Ross and the Deneric Prince is beautiful, man. It's really beautiful. But what I'm talking about in this video is Justin Ross and Rashee Rice being a duo. I love how all the wide receivers have a chance to be talented and make a lot of plays. And I think that's going to be just like last season, where Mahomes is going to spread the ball out to everybody. He's going to spread the ball out to everybody. And I can't wait to see what Justin Ross does. And I'm going to keep pushing this Justin Ross agenda because the plays that he's making is looking great. He's jumping up there for the ball. He's looking very aggressive and physical. And I'm loving what Ross is doing, man. I really can't wait to see him on the field. I can't wait to see him and Rashee Rice flying down the field, making these big plays. It's going to be something special. And another thing I have to remind y'all about is the fact that both of these receivers I'm specifically covering on in this video, the topic of this video, they've both had 1,000 yards in college. I mean, Justin Ross had it at a more harder college, but they've both had over 1,000 yards before. These are both physical wide receivers that you could throw the ball up to and they'll just come down and grab it. And I say that in a lot of videos. Any loyal subscribers that watch my page consistently knows how much I love big-bodied wide receivers that play physical, could catch the ball, like stuff like that. That's what I wanted D-Hop for. But if these dudes are going to play and they're going to get opportunities to show that they could do this, then I'm for sure on board with them. And I honestly just can't wait to see it. And this Kansas City Chiefs team in general, like even the wide receiver core, we don't have a proven wide receiver one yet, but Trust me, this season, one of these guys is going to take this role. Tony, he got injured. That's unfortunate. He could still bounce back. MVS, I don't really know. I just see him making a bunch of deep plays down the field. Sky Moore, probably take the medium routes. I can see the medium routes. The little slot stuff. Richie James, he actually has a chance to do something well. Justin Ross is gonna perform, and a lot of people in my comments keep telling me, "Oh, Justin Ross might not make the roster." I think we can hang that up now. I think we can stop saying that. Justin Ross is gonna make the roster. He's gonna make it over John. He's gonna make it over Nico Remigio. He's gonna make it over Justin Watson. And okay, I get Justin Watson is his buddy or whatever, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's about who's better. Justin Watson is not better than Justin Ross, in my opinion, and that's just my honest opinion. Now, when it comes to all these wide receivers cooking and doing all this crazy stuff, it kind of concerns me about the secondary. But this is how it always is in training camp, because you think like, okay, why is the wide receivers in the offense popping off so much? What is the defense doing? That's how it is in training camp. But you got to be happy the offense is doing well, even though you like, yo, what's up with the defense? But it's just training camp. I think the defense is gonna be insane still. They're gonna be very good. So that's it's nothing. I'm not worried about that. But what I do want to see, I want to see everybody in pads. That's what I'm really excited for when everybody gets ready to go in pads. Because I want to see Justin Ross make these plays in pads. I want to see what they do in pads. Because when you're playing in the NFL, obviously we all know this, you're going to be wearing pads. So if we can see what these players could do in pads, that'll be very nice. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes with these phenomenal passes. And I feel like it's going to be a big year for PM. A very big year. Probably an MVP season again. Maybe another Super Bowl. Probably another Super Bowl in my opinion. But I do think he's going to get another MVP because it's hard to beat his numbers. Burrow could come close. Burrow might have a chance to get it. But if it's not Burrow, then it's just Mahomes at this point. Unless Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers has been making some noise too. I'm not going to lie. Aaron Rodgers has definitely been making some noise. But yeah, this Kansas City Chiefs team, it's just dangerous. It's deadly, and I can't wait to see what this duo does. This specific duo right here, Justin Ross in the red zone. They both could be red zone targets because they generate a lot of touchdowns, and that's gonna be fun to watch. I do think Mahomes is gonna have more touchdowns this season than he had last year because even Deneric Prince is looking like a nice little red zone target for him. So I could see this being a 50 TD season for Mahomes, and a lot of people probably think he can't even have a better season than last year, but to be honest, the sky's the limit for him because we know how good he is. I'm sorry if my mic keep moving, but we know how good he is, and we know what Patrick Mahomes could do when he's at his best. And with all these weapons, all this chemistry that he's building with them, sky's the limit for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's gonna definitely be one hell of a season to watch and be on the lookout for. Chiefs priority. I'm out, man. Peace.